As an expecting parent, your unborn child's safety is your number one priority. It's your duty to protect your kid, so you need to know what to look out for. You may have seen products with labels that say BPA free, but do you know what BPA is? Do you know why you don't want BPA? And do you know what BPA can do to your unborn child? First of all, BPA is a nasty chemical that is commonly used to make the plastics for a number of products. Metal containers of food and beverages are usually coated with BPA-containing film. BPA has direct contact with the food, and the molecule may migrate into it. It seeps into our food and drink, which is how we are exposed to BPA. Plastic bottles commonly have 1 of 7 recycling codes imprinted on them. The most important of these to look out for are the numbers 3, 6, and 7, which are all known to contain BPA. Some plastic toys contain BPA as well. They are potentially dangerous to young children, especially those who like chewing toys. Letting your child chew on toys made with BPA plastics is another common way children are exposed. Most receipts and tickets are lined with BPA, including movie tickets and printed receipts. Unborn babies and young kids are easily exposed to these if parents don't pay attention. Normal adults can safely process the typical amount of BPA exposure. However, unborn babies and young children do not have the same ability to process BPA. Fetuses can be exposed to BPA if the mother drinks or eats from a product with one of these plastics. You may have heard of warming up a baby's formula bottle in the microwave, since it is a fairly common practice. But heating up plastics with BPA releases higher amounts of BPA into the formula. If you aren't careful, BPA exposure could cause permanent health problems for your child. BPA has been shown to interact with estrogen receptors, which are important in both men and women. Your body is actually tricked into thinking BPA is a hormone, which changes how your real hormones are working. This means your child could be developing serious hormonal disorders before they are born. Some of these disorders include infertility, breast or prostate cancer, and precocious puberty, which is when puberty starts as early as 8 or 9 years old. BPA has also been shown in tests with mice to increase the likelihood of obesity. In humans, there is also a correlation found between BPA intake and insulin resistance, meaning your child could have a greater chance of developing diabetes. Consuming large amounts of food or drink contaminated with BPA holds great risk for your developing child. Blindly taking in the substance while pregnant, or allowing your newly born child to take it in, will make it more likely for them to start their life with a disorder or disease, something no parent wants for their child. However, we don't need to worry too much. There are methods to avoid BPA. First of all, we can check out the plastic recycling code on the products that we buy. Avoiding plastics with recycling codes 3, 6, and 7, unless plastics are labeled as bio-based or greenware, is the easiest way to avoid BPA. Another way is to avoid heating any plastics. Heat increases the amount of chemicals that transfer from the plastic into the food. On the other hand, if possible, it's better to avoid using plastics altogether. We can use glass, porcelain, or food-grade stainless steel baby bottles instead. Last but not least, breastfeeding is also another great way to reduce potential BPA exposure. Thanks for taking the time to watch our video and invest in your child's future. We hope that you keep this information in mind next time you are buying plastic products for your child.